What's up everyone, my name is Vortlas and welcome back for some more SimRacing. A little bit different here today because we're driving Wreckfest. First of all, sound I have muted because copyright issues with music and stuff. So maybe it's a little bit too quiet right now. I'm gonna look into it. Of course, I can change it right here, so that's typical. This is kind of my first real outing in Wreckfest. It's been quite a while. I think it was about 1 year ago since I've bought this game. I played it for about an hour or so, and then refunded it because it wasn't really what I expected from it, and wasn't really that enjoyable at the time. But 1 year later now, and I've installed it once again. So I rebought it, and yeah, it's pretty awesome. I've basically installed it just yesterday. I did some testing with everything. As you can see, I'm still kind of low ranked. I'm surprised I'm actually class B. I'm not really entirely sure what it all means, but yeah, obviously I think class B is going to be better than class C, but whatever. So yeah, interesting to see what multiplayer here will bring. So let's dive in. Whoops. Immediately got a little tap. I'm not sure how this is gonna go. Let's use the other cars here a little bit for our brakes. It's kind of the only real game you can do that in. And there's some awesome looking cars here. I'm rocking the Volvo, which in my opinion is still the best looking car here of all. It looks really amazing. Kind of this big box. This is one of the figure 8 races. I think you call it that. And another Volvo there. So we're in 5th actually. Obviously we're still going for the win. But yeah, some punting along the way is always nice. Oh. It's really not that easy to control actually. It's a rather heavy car, so it doesn't have big acceleration. This is not gonna end well. Oof. We just managed to survive that. Whoops, car's coming. I'm gonna brake a little bit. Let's just try and go for the win here. The car is relatively intact. There's actually 10 laps, so that Escort looks really nice as well. Oh, just into the side panel there. And we're in 3rd still. I think 2nd place is about 5 seconds of the road. Whoops, we ran wide. It was kind of checking the standings there. This is a quite resource heavy game, so I'm interested in how it will look on stream. Hopefully it's not too bad. We're passing the Escort here. I think a lot of these cars are a lap down. Oh, let's push them in the side here. Oh, we're getting sandwiched, but somehow we pulled through. Let's go down the inside here. Whoops. Ooh, this is gonna be tricky. We haven't been T-boned yet, but I have the feeling that's not gonna end, or that's gonna happen relatively soon. That's what I was going to say. This is actually not that easy to drive. You would think Wreckfest. It's not a kind of full-on sim, but it may not be the case, but it's really still relatively hard to drive. So really having to work the wheel here. With my poor Logitech Driving Force GT, that makes a lot of noise. And this is the last lap already. I think we're relatively close to second, but I think we're not gonna make it. Nope, we're third. So yeah, interesting, really interesting multiplayer race here. Yeah, it's really enjoyable. A Wreckfest. I didn't really think it would be that fun. Definitely was kind of disappointed last time around when I installed it. So yeah, I was pleasantly surprised by it, seeing that it has changed a lot. And actually, it was when I kind of saw this the screenshot of the Volvo that I decided, it's time just to retry it, and can always refund it later. But yeah, definitely gonna keep it. Let's see if we can bump up the music here a little bit. Otherwise, it's a little bit weird. Nope, we're still not able to do that. Let's take a look here at the cars. I've actually, it's a Wreckfest is more like a game where you have to unlock and collect cars and all that. So I've only unlocked those 3 cars so far. But yeah, we have the Volvo, so I'm quite happy already that we have that. But yeah, there's obviously still a lot more to unlock. And a little time ago I had the option here to kind of dive into the options and change the music volume, but we're gonna do that another time, I guess. So yeah, it disappeared already, but those were kind of the other cars that I could still unlock. Obviously there's a lot more than that, so I don't really know why only those cars are showing. But yeah, it's still not able to do that. So we have some other cars here, kind of Rammer. It's also obviously all fictional names, but I think that's kind of renting cars or whatever. But we're gonna stick to our Volvo here. And yeah, you're able to kind of all customize everything and all that. So yeah, it's really nice that you can all do that here at Wreckfest. So yeah, let's. Oh, you can actually see the stats here. So we're relatively decent overall, actually. And this Speedbird is a lot better, I guess. No, it's actually one of the better cars in here. I was surprised. I would think it would be one of the kind of more beefy cars, but not really good on other fronts. But yeah, it's relatively good in general. Gonna After this race, I'm probably gonna quickly exit the lobby here and kind of move over to, or maybe. Oh yes, I can do it right here. So let's have a little bit of music in the back. Let's take a quick look here. Maybe I can adjust the field of view here a little bit. I'm not sure what this will do, if it's gonna move it forward or backwards. Yeah, let's see. Back to game. Let's ready up. Okay, we're ready. So yeah, race is about to start any minute now. Let's quickly check. There's some customization to the setup. So we got brake balance, differentials. There's a gearing ratio. Maybe gonna shorten that a little bit. Okay, there's actually just 3 settings. Gonna try for a short gearing ratio here. Actually not sure what event this is. Oh, this is just a banger race. So maybe I should have kept the gear ratios a little longer, but whatever. Oh, not really ready. So let me know if the stream quality is okay. I never recorded or streamed this until right now, actually. So yeah, definitely let me know. I'm kind of curious. Because yeah, this is definitely a fun little game that Racedepartment has added to its collection recently. So there will be regular events if it's kind of popular. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how long it will go. All right, we're ready here. I don't know any of the tracks, so hoping it won't be too bad. Oh, but we were really weak on acceleration. Whoa, this is chaos. This is chaos. Cars all over the place. Oh, big bang inside. You're running the outside lane. There's already a car going backwards. We're actually third. That was really close. Oh no! Just on the ridge there. I know this. I had to have the feeling this red man knows what he's doing, but apparently not. There's already cars going backwards. Wow, is that how it's supposed to go? I have no idea. I'm hoping it's not lag or whatever. Oh no, it's just... Oh, the track is laid out like that. Whoa, too much power. Oh, this is carnage. Oh, we're actually in first. Okay, now I kind of figured it out. How the track is laid out. It's kind of tricky because people who kind of know who's in first will probably ram me. I'm not used to the gear ratios being this short. There's already someone dead here. Let's keep it clean around these corners. Oh no! Oh god, that was stupid. Oh boy, we got collected big time here. Oh boy! Oh man, it's really tricky to kind of get back up to speed. Oh, this is something I encountered a lot. It's kind of the hood that is, or the bonnet that is flapping up. It's kind of annoying because it's mostly the same, just the hood being flapped up and down and kind of limits your view a lot. But yeah, we're soldiering on. Sometimes it can be a little bit too much. Whoa, got collected there. So sometimes it can be a little bit too much, and then I kind of like to change the camera view because otherwise it's just impossible to race from the cockpit view. Whoa, whoa, really easy to lose control there. Oh boy, and if there's someone right behind you, you're basically screwed going into these corners because yeah, very long braking zones. Yeah, so easy to punt someone off. Let's try and do that with the car ahead if we can keep up, at least. We won't be able to keep up. Maybe shouldn't have gone with for the long gear ratios here. Definitely not on this track. For the short, I should have gone for the long gear ratios. Oh, it's getting harder to turn this car. Oh boy, this is really a graveyard of cars. I can't see. Oof. Oh boy, big collecting here. Big crash. Oof. Let's try and get him. No. Trick is obviously to get him in the side panel, so that you can keep control. Oh no, this is already the last lap. Oh, we're in third actually somehow. A lot of cars dead. Okay, third place. not bad at all. Yeah, it's so much fun in this game. Wow. Only seven people finished the race. Yeah, it's kind of wow. Surprised by that. Obviously, we had a very good start there, which basically kept us alive during the first couple of laps there, and that really really saved us, because if you're having damage right away, if you're already kind of messed up in the back trying to gain some positions, then obviously everything's gonna go wrong. So let's see, tarmac 1, another banger race, but I think they kind of have to change the setup of the race here. So yeah, just gonna quickly put that to standard again. Yeah, I have no idea what track it will be, so it doesn't really have a lot of use to kind of change that all too much. And with the way I'm driving, we're probably not gonna make that much difference. But yeah, definitely let me know if you kind of enjoy this this little different thing we're doing right now, little Wreckfest. Don't be afraid. There's definitely some more Automobilista and all that coming up in the future, or in the near future. Probably gonna look into a race room this week, as the Porsche pack will probably release this week, and probably gonna make a video on that. Today, kind of the Porsche Cayman was featured, or was teased, I should say, and yeah, I'm not really that excited about Porsche Cayman. There's also obviously the Porsche GT3 Cup car or whatever that was already, or it was revealed as well. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna buy him, that's for sure. But yeah, I'm not really sure about the Porsche Cayman. If I'm gonna buy that, maybe it will be cheaper if you kind of buy it in a pack or whatever. I'm gonna see what they will present to us. And there's another Porsche that will be coming as well, and not really sure what that one's gonna be, but I'm kind of guessing it will be maybe a prototype or something. Today at the Facebook page they kind of teased it as well as saying everybody probably knows what car is going to be next or whatever. But to be honest, I have no idea at all. So we're probably gonna miss, or I'm probably missing something, or yeah. But yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting that that Porsche is coming to all the sims right now. Almost everyone is. Almost every sim is or needs kind of a Porsche. So for example, that started with a Assetto Corsa having those Porsches, then also Project Cars had those Porsches. Oh, we're starting at first. This is gonna be tricky. Oh, just gonna focus on the race here. Bad start as usual in this box. Whoa! Alright, great. I think you're probably best in last. I'm gonna let myself transport here. Oh boy, we haven't got too many damage from that. There's someone. We're side by side with someone. Kinda used that white car for a break. That didn't end well. Let's see who has the most power. Apparently us. That other car got collected big time. Oh, just managed to make the corner there. Honestly, I have no idea how these tracks drive or what these tracks are. It's actually kind of an interesting track. It definitely feels more like a genuine racetrack. I'm not that familiar with Wreckfest to kind of know these tracks, obviously. Okay, I think that's lap 1 down. There's actually 5 laps, so it's going to be a kind of a lengthy race. But we're doing not bad at the moment. In a kind of normal race, I would say keep it clean, but that's not really that huge factor here. Obviously, the cars behind me are a lot faster. It's unfortunate that there is no mirror, nor rear view mirror. Maybe I can enable that. I have no idea. If you know, definitely let me know if you can do that. That would be great, because yeah, I can definitely use that to kind of judge where other cars are, obviously. Still having issues kind of figuring out this track. So we fell back to 5th. But yeah, top 5 is still decent. I have a feeling the car ahead definitely knows what he's doing. A little unfortunate that we couldn't really keep up, and of course the bonnet is flapping again. Oh, I'm going into these corners way too fast. It's kind of funny how the steering wheel is kind of bending as well. If you look at it, it's mostly egg-shaped right now, which is kind of funny. I've never seen a steering wheel bend up through the through a crash or whatever. But yeah, in Wreckfest everything's possible. Going way too fast. So let's see, really no one behind us and no one to be seen in front, so we're kind of running a lonely race, but we're gonna try and keep it as fast as possible. Trying to hit our apexes. Never thought I was gonna say that in a in a game like this. But yeah, if you if you exclude the crashing aspect, this would be a decent sim. Obviously not the best or whatever, but yeah, it has more to it than you would expect. Definitely, it definitely does, and that's fun because that's what makes these races here a little more exciting. These races where you're kind of in no man's land. car is still a challenge to drive, and that's good. This game is actually still in alpha, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, there's so been a lot of fuzz about this game being not ready, and the developers being kind of accused of money grabbing and all that, because the game's still not entirely out yet. Whoops. But it seems like the developers have kind of awakened with the recent stuff they added. Whoops, there's a crash here. Oh, we actually won 2 positions by that, so that makes the racing a little bit more interesting now. I'm gonna look back a lot here. Let's drift all the way through this corner. And I'm not sure, that is actually for position, that car. Yep, it is. Gonna cut here just a little bit and gonna try and ram him just a slight bit. Not in this corner. But if we can kind of move him out of the way, that would be great, because if we're not gonna do it, he's probably gonna do it. So actually we got off worse there. Just really intense, actually. This, I didn't expect this at all. Ooh, turning in too early. Kind of collected the wall there. Oh, way too fast. Oh, that's already the final lap. It's a little bit unfortunate, but we're gonna end up as third again. This is not bad. Definitely not for our kind of first run at Wreckfest here. But it's gonna be close with 4th place there. That guy is doing donuts already. But yeah, we didn't quite pass him there. So that's 3rd place. Not bad at all. Yeah, a little bit unfortunate that didn't go on for maybe one more lap. Then we would have gotten a little bit more time to try and get him. I'm just gonna quickly check here if the stream is okay, because my internet kind of fell back. Let's take a look here. Let's try and connect to internet is really a bummer through here. I'm using wired connection, but I'm basically on my phone to check if the stream is okay. It's kind of how it's supposed to go if you don't really have the equipment or whatever. But yeah, we're connected, so let's see if everything's alright. It seems to be. So yeah, another race. I have no idea actually how long this event will go on. This is the first time I've done some Wreckfest with Racedepartment. I think it's one of the first events as well. Maybe last week or the week before, they kind of introduced this Wreckfest event structure that was coming up. So yeah, I think it's one of the first times for them as well. Just gonna quickly see if we can kind of get into this car, or because this is really one of the best, it seems. A class. Okay, so this is A class. Okay, I cannot select it, I think. Maybe I can. Or no, it wasn't. It was this car. Wrong car class. Okay. Okay, I should be in the other car class. So yeah, it's kind of above my level, I think. A little bit unfortunate because I wanted to test that out. Yeah, I think in multiplayer, every car class or everyone should be able to run the same car class. But yeah, whatever. It doesn't really matter all that much because it mostly is about trying to survive. Oh, we're actually starting to the front again for some reason. I have no idea why, because I think it's entirely random actually. Oh, this is not gonna end well. And another track I'm not used to. Oh, I think it's a figure 8 race, or at least something like that. Where's the other guy? Okay, he's in ahead. Felt hat. Let's try and get him here. Actually already got into back. Ooh, there's carnage. There's carnage. Oh, in the back there. Oh boy. He kind of bounced back a little too much. A bit unfortunate there. Wow, there's a Volvo just spearing across the track. These are things you only see in public server racing and on Wreckfests. And it's nice to kind of raise it with the guys from Racedepartment, because yeah, these guys can actually drive compared to kind of the public server stuff. Even on Wreckfest as well, I did a little bit of a test with multiplayer yesterday, and yeah, it wasn't that fun as here on Racedepartment. Oh boy, actually. Can I reset? No, I can't reset. Oh boy, this is oh, this is another one of those silly things. If you reverse, the camera gets reversed as well. Yeah, we lost a lot of time to due to that. Gap to the car ahead is about 10 seconds, so yeah, let's try and close that down. But we're closing in. 8 seconds right now. Whoops, been looking a little bit too much to the interval. But boy, oh boy, the steering wheel, it looks kind of silly again. Oh, it's so stupid. We kind of went the wrong way there. Oh, this is such a fast section here. Really not comfortable at driving this car at such high speed without knowing which corner is going to come up. Okay, this is a tight one. Shifted back more than I should through there. Come on, car. Precious Volvo, let's slide our way into the corner. Should really mind my shifting a little bit more. Okay, here we got it wrong last time around. I think it was here, so we should take this piece of road here. And I think the car ahead, Topsy there, got it wrong as well this time around, because we suddenly closed in. Oh, and it's the Volvo. So okay, let the battle of the Volvos commence. I'm starting to learn the track here just a little bit. Kind of some sections you already know what corner is going to come up, but apart from that, I'm really mostly blind. Track knowledge is always a big pro. Whoops! Oh boy, don't tell we're stuck. Are we really stuck? Oh man, this... Luckily we can reset, or I was already adjusting the camera there to... And that's how our amazing Volvo looks. It's actually relatively badass. I kind of customized it a little myself with the kind of zebra stripes. I thought that looked pretty good, pretty cool. But yeah, we're doing terrible at the moment because of our little excursions. But judging from the interval, we're gaining some time back. Oh, and this is so confusing because you really would think you need to go straight there, but you actually have to turn in left. Luckily it's the last lap. Whoops, I almost T-boned that guy. Catching Psycho X Rat 1, and we're gonna be second to last. A little bit unfortunate that was really a close race, because this would have been fun in the middle of the pack. And again, we kind of almost binned it here on this corner. Obviously going relatively fast. But yeah, it's a lot of fun to just drive this car even without crashing it. So yeah, that means you're doing a great job, developers. So if they would finally finish this game, that would be nice. Okay, we finally finished this one. Actually, one lap down. Don't think that's entirely correct, or it probably will, but I'm gonna be wrong. Excuse me. So we gained some more cash. Yeah, I'm kind of curious to see if we can already kind of buy a new track, a new car. Sorry, I'm kind of having a little bit of a cold. Alright, what is this? Another banger race? I think that's kind of the best races here, because yeah, the oval racing isn't really that exciting. I think once you're in the lead, you're relatively safe that you will win the event. But yeah, this racing is a lot more exciting. A lot more stuff that can happen, and kind of crash cars that will be in the middle of the roads and stuff like that, and crossovers. Just a lot going on in these races, and it's still a race. It's entirely different than the demolition derbies, or demolition derbies, or how do you British people say it? So we're still B class. I'm not really sure what it takes to get to A class. Kind of would want to know that, but yeah, we just I just owned the game, so I think it's probably not gonna be for any time soon. Let's take a look at the other car here. It looks relatively nice as well. Actually, never driven this one. Maybe I can actually go with this one for a little bit here. See, wheel drive. I think it's all rear wheel drive. Wow. For a Belgian person, this is really hard to say. Just one person not ready yet. Let's see, rammer. There's no one really with a rammer. Just a rammer RS. No idea what's the difference. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting how this car drives compared to the other one. So, hopefully we're starting a little bit more to the back here, because yeah, I'm pretty sure that's more the safe place to go. Okay, 7th, not bad. Oh, this car is really nice, the one that Psycho Rat is driving, and we already got collected there. That was fast. But I'm not used to the car. I'm gonna blame it on that. Whoops, just a pile of tires there. And there's one going off. So we're gonna gain some positions here. Let's try not to get caught up too much. Ooh, the frame rate is definitely getting a beating with the mud that's being kicked up. Whoops, that corner was a little bit tighter than I expected it to be. Got collected there by On Guard. Whoa! There's actually a kind of two layouts here. Oh, is this the pit lane or whatever? Oh boy, we're screwed. We're entirely screwed. This is awkward. Let's take a look at our car here. It looks relatively intact. I think it had a little bit more speed than the Volvo. Hopefully we're gonna be freed from our speed limit here. Oh no. They think we kind of cut the course. Ooh, Bruce Wilson there. I think he also cut the track there. Can we kind of okay, we reset it here back. A little bit stupid that I only figured this out now. There's Psycho Rat, I think he's in first place. And we obviously crashed it. Let's just wait for some other guys. And ruin their race. Because in Wreckfest, you can do this. Oh, big T-bone there. Or a slam as they call it. Yeah, obviously still relatively unfortunate that we kind of went into the pit lane there. No idea why there is a pit lane in a game like this. Obviously there's a lot of damage, but yeah, I'm pretty sure you can't repair it or whatever. Oh, this track is actually kind of interesting to drive. Seems like there's a lot of elevation changes in blind corners. That's obviously not what you want driving a track for the first time. Oh, there was actually only 3 laps, so you have to kind of take this outside lane, otherwise you're into the pits lane. It's actually pretty logic if you think about it, but yeah, I obviously missed that. Oh, just this first corner. Yeah, indeed, Psycho Rat won the race, so he was indeed in first place. Let's try and take this guy, Big Papa. Well, I think he's controlled by an AI right now, so yeah, it's not really any use. Actually, I'm not sure. Yeah, he's not coming back anytime soon. AI or not. Okay. Yeah, we ran out of time there. A little unfortunate. But yeah, that was that. It's a pretty decent car actually. Maybe a little better handling than the other one, than the mighty Volvo. So maybe I'm gonna have to step back from that, from the Volvo love. Yeah, it still looks awesome. There's actually quite a bit of mods for Wreckfest. So there's mod support, which is always nice. Go back to the game. So yeah, really nice to see. There's a lot of mod support for this. There's actually a whole bangers mod, and by that I mean the real bangers, or at least the bangers we have in Europe, because this is kind of a America-centered game, so to say. In Europe we have quite some oval racing with bangers. So basically everything is allowed except for kind of racing in the wrong direction, obviously. But yeah, that's a little bit more interesting, I think, than this. Would be nice to see a full game dedicated to that. Obviously, in the real world, those cars aren't as strong as the ones here in Wreckfest. And we immediately got punted here, but maybe we are surviving. Yes, indeed. But I have no idea where cars are at that moment. Just gonna plow through. Oh, I know this track just a little bit. So maybe that's gonna be an advantage. I have no idea. Oh, going wide. Ooh, almost out of control. Rolling the car. No. Quickly reset this. It's a little bit stupid to reset, but whatever. Everyone does it. Take out. Oh, I was trying to take out that guy. Whoa. Okay, we're loose. We're still in it after the first lap. That's good. Oh, jinxed it. But yeah, look at the carnage on the track. There's parts everywhere. Man, oh man, those tire barriers. Awesome sight to kind of see the Volvo jumping. And maybe I should just go back to the Volvo, why not? Next race I'm gonna switch again. Or maybe go for the kind of smaller car there. I have no idea what's it called, but just for the sake of the video, kind of show you guys another car as well. But yeah, that one is definitely tricky as well, because it's such a short wheelbase. It's not as stable as this car, for example. And I mess up the gearing completely all the time here in this car. Seems like this car would benefit from a little shorter gearing. Where is he? Where is he? Oh, he's behind me. That's kind of the best place to be. So hopefully he's being a good lad. Oh, we're screwed. Or he's just on our inside. But he got off worse. Let's see if we can take our con here. Oh, we got a good run, but then kind of bumped sideways over a little bump there. Wow, this is really intense. But so much fun. Big Papa wins. He's already at the finish. Ooh! That guy just stopped there in the middle of the track. I have no idea why. His car just explode almost upside down. Lost a bunch of time due to that. So let's try. Wow, it's already the last lap here. Oh, we're gonna have to defend our position here. Oh, I think he just about passed us. Oh, yeah, he just passed us. Little unfortunate. We obviously didn't have have a lot of speed coming onto the back straight there. Ah, unfortunate. Really unfortunate. Kind of too slow to cut him off. So yeah, little unfortunate here. There is actually no sound in the spectator stuff when you win the race or have ended the race. Oh, and take a look at that. We're C class, but we are yeah, we're first of the C class guys. Just gonna get back into the Volvo because yeah, I think it's gonna be a little better in the Volvo. Obviously, everything's better in a old boxy Volvo, and definitely in a zebra painted one. So I think that's probably gonna be one of the last races here today. I'm probably gonna get to sleep relatively early here. Oh, maybe checking out the Killer Bee here. Acceleration 1.3. There's really not much better than the Volvo for me at this point. As this weird loading screen pops up every time. I think that's probably due to the host making changes to the session. So let's take a look here. Just only the cornering, but cornering is quite better. But look at the acceleration of the Killer Bee here. It's 1.4, and here it's 3.9 in Volvo. So yeah, the Volvo is a lot better. So figure 8 banger race. This should be nice. Be good for our final race here of the day. And I don't think we're gonna have a decent stream here for about an hour. But yeah, conclusion, Wreckfest, really a lot of fun, and I'm really glad I've purchased it again, and I was actually surprised how many people that were on the lobby. I didn't think that would be the case. I'm just going to change the gear ratios short. Yeah, there was actually a lot of people online yesterday when I checked it out. Obviously today we're running Racedepartment, so there's a lot of people in the server, but yeah, yesterday was Sunday, obviously. Yeah, of course in the weekends you're gonna have a lot more people online, but yeah, I was actually surprised by the server counts, and obviously we're starting in first again. And a bad start as usual. I don't really know how these guys do it. They probably have a clutch. I don't have a clutch. I'm running a GeForCe GT. We escaped the carnage there. We're back in our trusted Volvo. And I actually did a race yesterday on this track. We're kind of slow in these faster sections. let this Volvo pass. He's still on my inside. Let's run the outside lane here, because otherwise, if we come down, he's gonna crash us out. Ooh, the first place car got collected there. Ah, run into the wall here. Hopefully, oof, just missed it there. Always exciting, these figure 8 races. Oh, we got collected there. Oof. We again avoided the carnage. Oh boy. Ah, shit. Can't curse. Shoot, I should say. Oh boy. We kind of screwed up big time here. Ah, there was just not enough of a gap there to kind of go down the inside. Let's try and regain some positions. Redman here. Ooh, that was close. Ooh, that was nice. A nice shunt in the back. And really the way to go for Vanguard Racing. And it's really satisfying if you can pull that off, actually. Oop, and that's one wrecked there. Oof, just not hit the wall there. Wow, that was really close. That was high technical NASCAR racing. Just avoided it here. Always have to be careful in this corner. Yeah, that's the way to go. Fourth place. Yeah, it really is once we kind of... Oh boy, I was just gonna say... Oh, actually, that didn't turn out all too bad. But I was gonna say, once we kind of survive the first couple of corners, it's all okay, we can have a decent race. Let's hope we're gonna get collected here. We're in front of Tobias R. Get on the outside the lane here. That's really the safest way to go. If you're running in the middle, you obviously can get collected relatively easily. Relatively uncertain which gear to take. But the escort there has got a lot more speed than I have. But he got collected. We're actually in second. Didn't expect that, but almost lost control there. Oh, he's in our... Oh! In our side panel there. Did a good job of kind of moving us out of the way. Oh, fell back to 5th. A little unfortunate. It's kind of a pain that you can't really look behind all that good in this car. Ooh. That guy collected a stationary car. That's honestly not good. Really having to battle this car into the corners. Whoa. We had a lot more speed than him, and it was kind of perfect timing actually to give him a little shunt without us being too badly harmed in the process. Ooh, almost ran into that tire barrier. Oh. Whoops, that was not what I wanted. Kind of wanted to squeeze him out a little bit, but yeah, we may have come off worse. We're still 4th somehow. Let's get him inside here. Oh no, carried a little too much speed. A little unfortunate, but we're still 5th. This is the last lap. Oh, just down the inside there. Wow, we're third. A lot of fun, really a lot of fun. Wreckfest here. I'm not sure if I could have done any better here. Yeah, obviously, it's all just about fun, and a lot of fun was had indeed. So I'm gonna go back to the lobby here, and I'm gonna end the stream here. Thank you guys for watching this a relatively how should I say that, exceptional stream. So yeah, a little different stuff. Why not for a Monday? So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Definitely leave a like if you kind of enjoyed this Wreckfest stream, and yeah, subscribe maybe for more videos on SimRacing. And yeah, I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.